Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is a tutorial on how to make your own satin bridal robe. Let's go. So here we are starting off by rolling a straight line. Next thing we're going to do is to measure our shoulder. So on a normal day, my shoulder is 15, but because this is going to be a loose robe, I'm going to add 5 to it, so I'll use 20 divided by 2. You know, we would normally divide our shoulder, divided by 2, that is 10 inches. Okay, 10 inches here. For my neck, for the wideness, I'm using 3 inches for the wideness, and then for the depth I'm using 1.5 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect that. I didn't connect that well. Anyway, I'm going to connect to have my neckline. Yep. The next thing I'm going to do now is to come down by 1 inch like we always do. I'll come down here by 1 inch, and then I'll connect to my neck. Okay, like so, for the slope. And then it's time to draw my armhole. So my armhole is 22 divided by 2, that is 11. This is a size 10, so I'll be using size 10 standard measurements. Okay, so 11 inches, right? 11 inches. This is 11 inches. 11 inches. Okay, so since it's a free cloth, we don't really need our bust. So I'm going to go down to my waistline. My waist is 16. Then I'm going to draw a straight line for the 16, which is my waist. Then my hip is 9 inches from my waist, so I'm going to come down here to draw my 9 inches, and I'll connect that also. This is 35. What I want is longer than this, so I'll take it out on the fabric when I'm cutting out. This is 35, I want 40, so I'm just going to use all of this. Okay, so now it is time to cover armhole. Cover it, and then it's time to insert our wide and our circumference measurement. So my waist is 32. You add 2 inches to all of your circumference. So 32 plus 2, that's 34, divided by 4, 8.5, plus 2 inches for miscellaneous, sewing allowance and all. And then for my hip is 40 divided by 4, that is 10, plus 2 inches allowance. So I'll mark out 12. Okay, so connect. Hip now, we're just going to bring it down, straight down to wherever you want it to end. Now I'm just cutting out my pattern. The only difference between the front and the back is that at the waist we're going to bring out 2 inches. I hope this is clear. That is the only difference. So we'll come out by 2 inches. We'll mark that. So now we'll come here to this point. That is the shoulder point. Mark that and pin this, and you use a long ruler to connect a V to create that V. So from here we're going to go straight down. So for you to have easy to get this easily, you can just mark 2 inches all the way down and connect it just to be safe. Here we have our front piece and our back piece. I'm going to use this to cut it out, and don't forget to add your 2 inches allowance at the end. I didn't mention that because this is not the exact measurement I want to use. This is 35 inches. I need to add 5 more to make it 40, and 2 inches allowance to fold. Don't forget 2 inches allowance to fold. My back piece, this is my back piece, this is the front piece, this is my sleeve. So I went ahead to cut the band. You know how they taper the end of robes? Yeah, so I cut this is 5 inches. I'm going to use this to taper the end of the sleeve. I'm going to use this to taper the neckline all around. So I started off by joining the shoulder, the second shoulder, and then the sides. This is the first side and this is the second side. So now I'm tapering the end of the sleeves with the band I cut out. Remember the 5 inches band I cut out. So I'm just joining it to the end of the sleeve. Now I'm joining the sides of the sleeve. I went ahead to join it to the dress. That done, I tapered the neckline all around and our dress is almost ready. Here I folded the hem twice to clean it up. I'll sew that all the way to the end. So now I'm sewing the band, the band that you tie around your robe. I used about 60 inches in length and 5 inches in width. So after sewing it, I trimmed it and I'm using my loop turner to turn it here. Here I'm sewing the frayed end and that was done. I ironed it, the rope and the robe. Yeah, so now it's time for the embroidery. I started by placing that book to avoid the dress coming together, and I used this glue, B6000, to write out the name I wanted to stone. You can use pencil for this if you're not so good, but I was sure of myself. That's why I went ahead with the glue. So you can use the pencil or a pen to trace it out first. And after putting the glue, I started stoning. voila, our dress is ready. Kindly like, subscribe, share, all of those things. Help a growing YouTuber, okay? Show me all the support. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.